Hello everyone. So this is the continuity of the last video. So we have been trying to understand the fundamentals of JWT token and why it is needed and the basics of it. Okay. I tell there may be some issues, there may be some minor errors in the explanation, but the basic concept is same. Okay, so you can just try to get the basic idea in a fundamental level, and you can look into more videos that can explain it in a more high level or a deep level. In a deep level. Okay, in that videos you can look videos which explain these things, JWT things, in a more detailed or more techie ways. Okay, so we stopped here. So we planned, okay, we don't want to store this session data or user data along with the session ID in every service. That may not be possible to us. Okay, so there our session ID approach fails or has an issue. So there again JWT come to the picture to help us. Okay, so let's see how it works. So again, this is our, okay, let's draw it in black. This is our client. Okay, this is our server. Okay, the student and school. Okay, and let's say we have another service, server 2 maybe, and server 3, any number of servers, no problem. So this is for, let's say, exam, and this is for maybe details. No. Okay, so this server is for subjects. Who cares? Okay, so let's say user has this UI, a small UI, let's say, and maybe he can look at the subjects here. Maybe he can look on this, what we call exams, or maybe, okay, fine, and details, anything. UI is there. This is the user interface. Maybe when he clicks, he automatically goes to the subjects while he logs in, something like that. You can think of it. Okay, now he clicks and he logs in. Initial request goes, so he has to give his username and password. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, then here, as I said, there will be a database where the verification happens. This username and password is being verified, and it says, okay, he is passed. That means the user is there. Okay, now we don't want to give a session ID. Instead of that, we have to give a JWT token to the user. Okay, wait, so how we are going to do it is a question. Okay, so here for that we have a hashing mechanism. Okay, so what is a hashing mechanism? Okay, before that, let's say, okay, before that, what we are now trying to do is we are checking, okay, this user is a user. Okay, his username is his username according to the server is this, or he may have a user ID in the server database, and okay, he may have a role. Okay, things like that. Yes or no? Maybe in another table they can access those things, and then they take all the data. They, let's say, in a JSON format or whatever, they take all the data. Okay, maybe username is Jack, user ID is 123, and role is, let's say, admin. They take all the data and they use this data to create a secret key to send along with the JWT token. Okay, so they take all this data, right, every string value and everything that is included in the data, and they are creating a JWT token. To create the JWT token, let's say they have a magic box. Okay, so all this data is being passed, the Jack, JACK, and this user ID 123, and the role admin, everything is as a character. Everything is a character, right? Even if they are string, they are character, set of characters, right, being passed through a magic box, and a secret key is created. Okay, secret key. okay, to be added as a main part of the JWT token. Okay, so this is the magic box. They have some caching algorithms. Okay, caching in the sense they do some changes, or they do some calculation, and they come out with the secret key. Okay, in the caching, let's say for example, I'm just saying, okay, username is Jack and the user ID is 1. Okay, then they may take the first letter of the J. Okay, and first letter J, right? So J is the 10th letter of English. Okay, so then they may multiply the 10 by another 10, 100. Okay, and they may add the user ID along with the 100 plus 1, so that will be 101. Okay, so 101 will be your secret key, but nobody knows what is this caching algorithm. Only the server knows, or only the server side people, or the whoever the service providers will know it. But this is our magic key, this is our caching algorithm. So it will not be a number, actually it will be a set of characters and numbers. It will be a lengthy string. So nobody knows what is our magic key, what is our caching algorithms, except us. Okay, but we will create a secret key from that. Okay, and then we will create a JW token using the secret key. Okay, so the token will have a few parts. Okay, but some people, okay, so and that will be totally encoded, right? So you can remember in the token, so let's say this is the JW token you have. In the token, your data will be there. Okay, it will be encoded base 64 or whatever, I don't know. Your particular data will be added there, right? Okay, so data, and there is some header also. Let's not worry about that. Data will be added in an encoded format, and your secret key also will be added mainly. Okay, okay, so together the JWT token will be created. Okay, secret key will be also added. Okay, and this will be sent to the user. Okay, so JWT token will be sent to the user. So I don't give you a session ID, I will give you JWT token. Okay, and this magic box will be stored as a common one in all the servers, or in other words, all the servers can access this magic box. Or in another word, let's not say that like this, or we can say all the servers have the same magic box, or in another word we can say in every server we will keep the same hashing algorithm. Okay, you will keep the same hashing algorithm. Okay, only in one place it is stored, that's all, every server. Now the JWT token is here. Okay, that has the user data in an encoded format plus the secret key that is created using the exact user data, but nobody knows what is the algorithm to create it. Okay, now let's say the user is sending a GET request to see his subjects to the same server. So now the JWT token will come back, okay, with the request, GET request. Remember, in this case, since the user data also sent along with the JWT token to the user, we don't store it anywhere in this server, like how we stored it in the session ID, right? We store this here, right, to verify every time, isn't it? But JWT token, no, we don't. When we send the JWT token, we don't store it along with the user ID, or we don't store the secret key along with the user ID in the server side. No, we don't do it here for verification. Okay, we don't do. Okay, so keeping it this way, we will continue from the next video, guys.